Hey everyone, G loves trains here. I have just been rushing from work to get to the train station in time for the train because I'm going to Cardiff. Now usually I would be of course riding with Transport for Wales to get down there, but this time round, purely because it's one of those things I've always wanted to do, I'm going the long way via Tamworth. I'm just at the Wigan North Western now. It's lovely to see that we have a new Avanti West Coast ticket machine in the entrance bit. Also, I was hoping for the first train I'm getting on to be one of the newly refurbished Avanti West Coast Pendolinos, but I have seen that it's 9 coaches. It's also 20 minutes delayed and it's here now, but it's not one of the refurbished ones. I just got talking to a lovely person at the Wigan then who was doing some train spotting, and they've really cheered me up actually. This service today is not calling at Warrington Bank Quay. Luckily that's not where I'm headed. Turns out we did end up calling at Wazawanki, and the train has reversed out as we're taking a diverted route. There is now a good possibility that I'm going to miss my connection, and I'm currently trying to think of a backup plan. Well, that was an experience. We passed Earlstown and the Manchester Central stations, but I'm finally at Crewe. Well, you can have a poo, but unfortunately I'm not going to do that because I had a big one before I left. As far as I'm aware, there was some sort of an incident between Warrington and Crewe, hence the major divert, but it was an interesting ride which I may never in my life do again. I now have a decision whether to revert to the standard route down to Cardiff on a direct TFW service, or to slightly adapt my plans and head to change at Tamworth and get into Cardiff a lot later than planned. And I've decided upon the latter. I am on board a 350-0 with the greyish seats and plug sockets. 39125s though. This is the closest I've been to a fully upgraded Pendolino. So I was planning to give him a surprise if he was on my train, because I saw on Twitter before that he was going through the same sort of train dilemma as I was. It's Sam.
Hello.
I've known Sam for quite a while, but I've never actually met him. What happened with your train?
Well, I was supposed to be on one from going down to Crewe. I think it was at 16:07 from Liverpool. I was on it for half an hour, then they cancelled it. When I was getting all stressed in Liverpool, and I made it onto I can't even remember what train it was now.
It was 39125. You was on the refurbed one, and I wasn't.
So I'm basically an hour delayed then.
Me too, Sam, me too. I'm at Tamworth and it's raining, and Tamworth is one of those funky stations with the high level and the low level. I think I have to go to the high level to get my next train, which, to be honest, I don't actually know the time of. Okay, I've got about half an hour here, and there is actually a direct service to Tamworth from the Wigan North Western, but it's at about 5:45 in the morning, and usually I would have gotten on that, but I was just so desperate to come down to Cardiff that I couldn't wait till the morning. There's a lot of trains whizzing through the low levels. I just can't see them over this high wall. My initial plan was to have a changeover at Bristol Parkway so that I could ride with GWR, but obviously the plan has gone melons up, so I can no longer do that. I'm now on a cross-country 170 Turbo Star, which is a class of train that I'm not used to riding on, and yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. I was surprised to find out that because it's only 3 carriages long, an entire coach is taken up with first class seating. I am on this train now the whole way into South Wales. my days were at scamming. We are just calling out Worcestershire Parkway. I like those crisps. And this is still a relatively new station. It only opened in 2020.
Upon departure, we will be running non-stop via a diversionary route to Seven Tunnel Junction, Newport and Cardiff Central.
We did go into reverse formation at Gloucester. I have moved back to a forward-facing seat, and it is a route diversion sort of a day, isn't it? We've got another diversion today happening on this service now between Gloucester and Seven Tunnel Junction. So there are 3 stops that you can no longer alight the train. It's also just hit me that it's dark outside. I can't even tell you how obsessed I am lately with peanut butter sandwiches. I've brought quite a few down on this journey with me. Just come to check out the toilet and I needed a wee. And I find it really odd that the toilet paper is on the back of the door. When you're walking down these trains, me and Worthing should open the door and then you're like, why isn't that door open? Well, what you have to do is just stand really close by to it and it will open. The conductor on that service was so positive. It just goes to show that such uplifting train announcements can really make someone's day. It's 11 PM and I've made it to my favourite place in the whole wide world, Cardiff! I am off for a walk now and I'm super duper excited about this. Tonight I am staying in a capsule hotel. There is a reason, by the way, that I'm carrying a bike helmet around, and it's not that difficult to work out. I'm going swimming! Okay, I think I actually should have like brought some sort of a torch. Right now there are no lights even down here. But I am nearly at the hotel, which is Zip by Premier Inn. Whoa! It's really far away. You actually cannot beat next biking around Cardiff Bay. But most importantly, have they cleaned the bathroom floor?